I'm gonna tell you something right now that I wish I knew when I was younger. In the beginning, I was always a skinny, fit, athletic kid. And then something changed. I started playing video games and sitting by the TV, eating chips, drinking pop, and I blew up like a balloon. I became a fat little lazy fuck. But then I took a look in the mirror, saw my man boobs, and I was like, I can't continue this life. I'm fat, I'm ugly, and I'm just sitting in my room playing video games all day. So that's when I started hitting the gym. This was probably around grade 7. So I think I was like 10, 11. And I knew nothing. So I got a personal trainer. He taught me how to do the basics. Push-ups, pull-ups, dips. And I thought I was going to get jacked like that. I was so wrong. So then I started working out, hitting the gym, and actually doing exercises on my own. For a couple years, I put on some muscle, but I still had this fat on me. And this might have been the biggest blessing because come high school time, everybody's starting to work out now because we're going through puberty, testosterone's through the roof, sports are being taken more serious. So everybody wants to work out, get big, get girls, look good. And just like them, I was doing the same. I was hitting the gym every single day, but I wasn't tracking my food. And if I could go back and tell myself one thing, it would be learn how to track your macros. This right here is going to save you so much time and give you the results so much faster. So when I was working out in high school, I still had the fat on me, but I was building muscle underneath. And slowly, I started to think I'm getting leaner, which I was. I was getting leaner. I was working out harder, lifting heavier weights. And I was eyeballing my foods, eating things that I think is healthier. The main thing in my mind was protein, because the number one thing in weightlifting, everybody says, is protein, protein, protein. So no matter what I was doing, I was eating stuff just for the sake of protein. But I didn't know what I was eating. I didn't know how much fat it had, how much carbs it had, and I didn't even know the calories. All I cared about was protein. Biggest mistake ever. So if you're skinny right now, you're in a prime position. But if you're fat right now, you're in an even better position. And I'll tell you why. Because it is so much easier to lose fat than it is to put on muscle. Putting on muscle takes way longer, and I've experienced this, and I'm going through this right now because I'm lean right now, and I'm on a lean bulk trying to put on muscle, and it just feels like I'm not getting bigger. So if you're fat right now, I would recommend to you to cut down to low body fat percentage, maybe 10 to 12, that's like the highest. But if you get down to single digit, that's great. Just try to get to the point where you're seeing your abs, you got veins popping everywhere, and you're lean. And at this point, hopefully you know how to read macros. If you don't, send me a DM on Instagram. I'll give you the gist of it, or just search it on YouTube. Super easy. Download MyFitnessPal. You can track your food. And once you understand macros, the results are going to come so fast because I went from fat to fit in 2 months, just tracking my food. So if you're fat, you got muscle underneath. You've been hitting the gym. Naturally, you're just going to be more muscular because you're always carrying around more weight. If you're skinny, it's great. You're at the starting point, so we can lean bulk. So next, once we're down to that single digit body fat or 10% body fat, we're going to find what our maintenance calories is. Just go on Google, search maintenance calorie calculator. You're going to put in all your stats, your age, your weight, your gender, your activity level, and it will tell you roughly what your maintenance calorie is. So we want to go up. Whatever your maintenance calorie is, start on that for the first week. And then the next week, we're going to go up. Try 200 calories per week. Up this in the carbs, and on week 8, you'll probably gain weight. And if you didn't gain weight, you obviously did something wrong. If it comes week 3 and you still gain no weight, you probably did something wrong. So the answer to this, how long does it take to get jacked? It all depends where you are. Are you fat? Are you skinny? Do you already have muscle? Because if you have no muscle, if you have a little bit of muscle, or if you have a lot of muscle, if you get down to single-digit body fat, or 10, 12% body fat, to the point where you are lean, you're seeing veins, you're gonna see all your muscle fibers everywhere in your chest, your shoulders, your arms, you're gonna look jacked. It's a matter of being lean. So that's why you want a lean bulk, because you look shredded throughout the year and you're getting bigger. So that's it. Just get lean. You can be jacked within the next 2 months. But if you want to get absolutely massively jacked, that takes years. I'd say 2 to 3 to a lifetime. So stay winning, stay positive. Make sure you put in that work, and I'll see you on the next video.